dramas and decided to try it out in real life. So I framed my ex-boyfriend and blamed him for all that I'm about to tell you. So basically, one of his friends gave me his password to log into his school account. So that's what I did. And from his account, I started posting inappropriate stuff on the Google Classrooms and writing a bunch of inappropriate stuff. And then on my private Instagram account, I posted it, exposing him, and I shared it with everyone. And then I even made fake videos of my ex-boyfriend saying all this stuff, and everybody believed it. The whole school started gossiping about him, and then he started losing all his friends as well. I want to make one thing clear to the person who submitted this. I don't care if you are someone who likes watching my videos. I am 100% on your ex-boyfriend's side. I get that you were angry, but this is just straight up criminal. This story is exactly why I'm so scared about how AI is going to change the future. Because you can just fake stuff to make someone look guilty so easily. Like just the other day, someone posted an AI video of me saying,
"Ooh, woo," and then also, "I want milk, mommy."
So if you guys saw that video, it was fake, okay? It was fake. Let's keep going. When I was younger, my dad was extremely overprotective of me. He was constantly warning me about danger and would never let me go anywhere after school with my friends. I always thought he was embarrassing and dramatic, especially around other kids. And I just wanted to prove that I could handle things on my own. One day, after school, I ignored his warnings and went on an adventure on my own. But I ended up getting kidnapped and taken very far from home. What am I reading right now? I was surrounded by people who didn't look or act like anyone I knew. And I had no idea how I was gonna get back. At the same time, my dad realized I was gone and set out to find me. He crossed long distances, faced his fears, and met a lady with a really bad memory who helped guide him along the way. Wait, isn't this just the plot to Finding Nemo? Their dad was overprotective, they left home one day and got lost, and then they got surrounded by people who didn't look or act like anyone they knew, just like when Nemo goes into the fish tank. Did Nemo himself send this one in? Whatever, let's finish reading to see if it ends the same way. Eventually, my dad finally found me, and we were reunited. He learned that he couldn't protect me forever, and I learned that his rules came from love. After that day, our relationship completely changed. Yeah, this is literally the plot to Finding Nemo, which can only mean one thing. Nemo is one of my subscribers! Let's go! Thanks for watching the videos, Nemo. I'm a big fan of you too. Nemo, be honest. Are you one of the people in the comments that tell me to oil up? You don't gotta lie. All right, guys, don't worry. Because for this next confession, I made sure that it's not the plot to a Disney movie. Or maybe it is, but it's just one I haven't seen yet. I don't know. I stopped watching Disney movies after Inside Out came out because the sadness character was just really annoying to me. Like, respectfully, why didn't they just get rid of her? Then boom, you have no more sadness. Sorry, anyways. So I liked this girl in my class for 2 whole years. And I was like, all right, I'm done. And I went out to confess it to her. Instead of saying yes or no, she just literally ignored me for 3 whole months. Then she called me while standing with her girl gangster gang. And I ain't gonna lie, if you see a girl with her girl gangster gang, do not approach. It never ends well. Me, confused, went to her and she just started saying that I'm ugly, I'm stupid. Then she started to beat me with her gang. What? Wait, hold up. Sorry, I was just making sure I read that right. Let's continue. Then she called her older brother and told him that I love her. Then his brother, with 2 of his friends, started hitting me. I ain't reading the rest of this Wattpad story, dog. Let's move on. I was dating a girl, let's name her Susan. Then there's a new girl in my class, and let's name her Sarah. Sarah was beautiful, so I confessed to her in a piece of paper saying, "Hi Sarah, I love you and hate Susan. You are the best." What I didn't know is they were besties. So Sarah told Susan about what's going on, then we broke up. I wish I had that confidence right now to talk to a girl. Yo, I'm gonna be straight up. If you told me this was a message I typed 10 years ago and just completely forgot about, I would genuinely believe you. Because this for real sounds like me back when I was in middle school. I've never told you guys this before, but I have something to admit. I actually have had a girlfriend before. Yes, I know, I've betrayed your trust. I've always told you guys I didn't, but let me explain. So I was in 7th grade and me and this girl liked each other. But up to this point in my life, the only girl I was ever able to hold a conversation with was my mother. So even though I liked this girl, I knew I couldn't ask her out. But everyone knew we liked each other. So one day at lunch, our friends tricked us into going into the same room with each other. And when I arrived, both our friend groups are just standing there pressuring me. So I asked the girl, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" She said yes, of course, because, your boys got Riz. What can I say? And that was also the moment I found out what her voice sounded like because I literally never talked to her before. But then, because I didn't know what to do, I just said, "Cool." And I turned around and left. So the whole time we were dating, I did not talk to her once because I was still scared to. And we never actually formally broke up. So for all I know, we might still be dating to this day. I should probably text her and find out, actually. Let me do that. Never mind. She has a kid now, so I think we're done. Moving on. Basically, this weird guy in my class brought a machete to school. A machete? to school? Surely he had no bad intentions, right? His friends found it in his bag while looking for a stapler, and those dudes screamed so loud when they found it, and the teacher immediately noticed the huge machete in their hands, and when they questioned the dude about it, he had the audacity to tell the teacher that he accidentally brought it to school. And dude only got suspended for a week, which is crazy, because if I was the school administration, I would expel that fool. Apparently, dude is going to therapy and psych counseling, which is good for him, I guess. Still wonder what would have happened if his friends didn't find it. This story actually makes me angry. Like, this is genuinely unacceptable. This is something that just cannot happen, okay? In no world is it okay for you to snitch on your boy for bringing a machete to school. Like, yeah, I get it. I understand. The dude brought a machete to school and is probably up to no good with it. But if you're his friends and you see that machete, you just gotta act like nothing happened. Because if you snitch to your teachers and call him out, then were you really ever his friend in the first place? And plus, if he did bring this machete to do something bad, who do you think he's going for first, huh? Probably his ex-friends who snitched on him. The only real question I got about this is, what kind of backpack was homie bringing to school that he could fit a machete in? He must have been walking around with one of these. I remember when I was in school, I played baseball and I would carry my bag with all my gear in it, glove, helmet, but the one thing that didn't fit inside my bag was my bat. So I would walk around school carrying it, not thinking anything of it until
I gotta check the inside, and I'm scared. Oh my gosh! Stop it! We gotta give it a little.
a faculty member stopped me one day and they threatened to give me detention for carrying around a weapon. I didn't realize it at the time, but then I was like, oh, this does kind of look like a weapon, doesn't it? So of course I apologized and said it wouldn't happen again. And then I actually used it as a weapon and took a swing at her. No, I'm just playing. I did not do that. I don't advocate for that, okay? Yeah. I'm glad the kid in this story is getting help though, because it sounds like he needs it. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just wanted to use that machete to, I don't know, cut his lunch or something. No, that he was definitely using it for something bad. So I was addicted to the small cartons of milk you get at school. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I need to figure out who sent this story in and block them on all social medias, because being addicted to the school chocolate milk should be a crime. Sadly, the chocolate milk one was popular and it was hard to get some. And so alas, starts the story of how I gambled at lunch. So I was popular among the other fellow students for trading my lunch for their chocolate milk. Sometimes I would bring cards to make it a fair trade if someone would rather do that in lunch. The most I ever drank before lunch period was over was about 4